MLB Network has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Everett Grimsley, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Guardado is there. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way to Upton. Missed with a slider. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3 and 2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Carlos Torres gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, this guy pitched awfully well in his last one. A no decision, even though he pitched 8 complete innings. If the offense can score him some runs in this one, he has a pretty good chance to pick up the victory.
Digging in now, Brian Romero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Brian Romero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
So digging in now, Tim LaCastro, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Danny Nowakowski will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Gonzalez moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Danny Nowakowski is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Case. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ramiro will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
No, that's a ball.
And this is low, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch-out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second, locked him up completely with that one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Cozart, runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bobby Hechtel, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and he's called out on a close play at third. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball and a strike. The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. Now at the plate, number 32. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, William Park. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Standing in now, Alexi Guardado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers and 31 RBIs. Popped him up. Grandal shading to his right. And the inning is over. Stepping in, Irving Taylor. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting ninth, center fielder number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Ready now, Kelby Tomlinson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
To second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Angels do get a run. So coming to the plate, Carson Kelly is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First offering on its way. Runners off for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He popped out in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. The second for 1. So stepping in, Danny Nowakowski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Kozar. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. The first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded at his ankle. It's in time. In now, Marwin Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Sohn on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And it's fouled away. He loses him on ball 4. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2-0 now. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. Calhoun rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and the Angels have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
The batter, number 10.
So striding forward now, Irving Taylor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. On the year, Taylor has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Grandal is on his way home. He will score, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-2 delivery. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Royals.
Leading off the inning, Danny Nowakowski, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Soft liner to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bobby Pector.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Pector. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Pector is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Walter Sohn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
There he goes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, number 32. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Heckel is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0. Runner's going. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Tomlinson gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. So far this season, Tomlinson hits a little over the 270 mark. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Nowakowski waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
This is foul right side. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
The 1-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. One-0 count. Here it is. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Cole Calhoun. Ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-2. Popped him up. Kelly over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Angels threaten, but so striding in, William Hart will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fastball just a bit high. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
1-0.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 2-0. Runner goes for second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Ramiro is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Angels.
Now batting, Irving Taylor. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bouncing ball, foul. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Popped him up. Number 32 in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Mike Trout, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Angels are gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in, Ryan Ramiro. He'll start the inning and move back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1. Is a sinker in the dirt.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The count now at 2-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Upton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready once again, Tim LeCastro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Stepping into the box, Danny Nowakowski. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez with a great slide. Safe. Impressive play. Can't quite get it. Now the potential tying run is aboard. Standing in, Bobby Peckle. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. It's too high, and he's going to get in there at third with a stolen base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the count will be full. Nowakowski at third with 2 away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he just misses with a curveball. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Greg Holland takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
First pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. Now at the plate, Zach Kozar. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Odrisamer Despaigne comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. The lifetime history with Odrisamer Despaigne. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Despaigne, a former Miami Marlin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever. Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Grounded to third. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get. Jmpettyjohn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Standing in, Walter Sohn. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Digging in, number 32. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Sohn leads off second with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Sent on the ground out to second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? William Hart. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Irving Taylor. Get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he takes ball 1. Ball 2.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
A good pass of that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. The lifetime history with Adrisamar Despaigne. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Trout at third. Tomlinson on second. Simmons at first. One gone. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Cozart. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And what's the call? It's a home run. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Looking to leave him loaded. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Guardado is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of Blake Parker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
A 1-0 delivery. And there goes Davis. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. No one out with a runner at second. Nope. 3-0. Tim LaCastro waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Tim LaCastro. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Pitch misses low. The throw down.
No strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. Gonzalez is He's up with it, and they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. At the plate, Danny Nowakowski, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So here's the Royals DH, Bobby Peckel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that one-run lead still in check? Digging in once again, Walter Sohn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
There's a strike. Splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third. And they've come back to knock things up at even here in the eighth.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Ben Coronado takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning. Stepping in now, number 32. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. great shot there of famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network.
Number 26.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Luis Torrens is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kevin Quackenbush will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun singled home run in his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's taken for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 pitch just missed. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the... Striding in, William Park. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now, Alexi Guardado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the line. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box, Luis Torrens. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a two-run shot to left center. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Eight to 6, the final score tonight. The Royals crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Kevin Quackenbush earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight.